Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Uh, my last stream, someone mentioned that there was like a buzzing in the background, and it wasn't just their imagination. There was like a lot of background noise from my microphone. Um, I don't normally notice it because I keep my volume pretty low, but if you have it turned up, it was quite noticeable. So I added a filter to reduce that. It's not completely gone, but it should help a little bit. So yeah, let's get into the game. Ba-ba-ba. I I kept forgetting to change the size of like the game in my avatar because um it was like taking up a lot of space. So hopefully it's better now. Okay. First of all, I forgot. I still have the game windowed. I'm going to full screen. Okay. And what is palette? Gray, red, orange. Y. Why does it start with a Y? This is like purple or pinkish. What color is this supposed? What color name is that supposed to be? Anyway, green, blue. Well, this is supposed to be purple, but why does it start with an L? U. Oh, this is a V, so I guess violet, mellow. That's it. Gray. Does it like? I'm kind of curious. Is there like a? Because I know the main character is named Lady Gray. Is that because of the palette? Like if I change it, does that change her name? That would be pretty funny. I'm kind of curious. Why not? All right, let's continue. I'm pretty sure I... Wait, did I not rest at the... I didn't. Oh well. I guess I can jump into that thing. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, jumping in front of those makes you lose your infinite... It makes you lose your infinite locus. So they're no longer infinite. Okay. Well, I guess if that's the case, I'll just die. I was kind of curious, like, I kind of wanted to try some of the other brands, so... Hello. Is this your first time here? No. Ah, didn't recognize you. I'm kind of bad with faces. Tell me, do you still wish to continue? No, I want to try some of the other brands. I went through my VODs and took screenshots of them all. Yeah. Let me pull those up real quick. English. No. Are you ready? Yes. Engrave your brand. Okay, let's try this one. The first one it shows you. Is this not correct? Because I figured if it was correct, it would have shown, like, an image, like the first one. Checking. Yeah, this seems correct. All done. You can't use that one. Why not? You can't use that one. Okay. Okay, game. We'll use the next one. Next clear one, at least. Let's see, is this one correct? Yes, sir. I think so. Is it gonna give me the same error? Yep. Get your own, cockroach! Okay, that's good. Next one. The binary one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Here. Is this correct? Should be. Nope. This one might be too expensive, even for you. Okay. Well, then what the fuck? What is the point of all these brands if I'm not meant to use them? Surely some of them. What about this one? Just leave me be. Let me do that again. Like, do I have to do them multiple times? Will it let me do it then? No. Just leave me be. Okay. It just repeats the same message. And then the next one is just my old one, and then the one that it gave me. There's two that are broken that I don't know what they are. I wonder if it would be possible to figure them out, though. Like this one is like... And then these last two columns, I have no idea because they're blocked out. Very frustrating. Oh well. What about the other one? This one is like that. And then there's like in the corner, there's like 3 there, and then at least 2 there. But nothing else is revealed. Well, then. Why does it not let me use these brands? Surely there's a reason these exist, if not to be used. You can't use that one. Because I know there was that one, the girl with the talking head girl. She said to, her riddle suggests I need to use a specific brand in order to perform the ritual to get the Void Blade, but like... So I assume it's one of these, but like, which one? And I can't use any others except for the infinite locust one. So what the fuck? I guess I just have to beat the game with the locust one. What happens if I, like, use the negative space instead? So instead of drawing the actual brand, I leave the blank. Well, let me do that. Let's see, is this correct? So be it. Well, it let me do that one. I don't know if that's a secret. I'm gonna assume not. Because I think it normally makes you do it twice. Important wedding gift. The mural is filled with inscriptions. Deciphering them seems like a futile effort. Another interesting detail with these, like, with these murals is the individual squares. They have different patterns inside them, but I don't know what those mean. Do any of them have the same pattern? Yes, some of them are the same. Trying to figure out what could that mean? So am I supposed to be reading into those? It's probably knowing a game like this. It's almost like binary, like they're like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares around the inside. Some of them are colored white and some of them are not. Some of them are light, some of them are dark. So it's like binary. It's like each one has a byte worth of binary inside it. They all have the top left square lit up, but the other 7 are variable. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think I should probably restart and do the infinite locus thing. You acquired a strange rod. Simply holding it makes you feel uneasy. Something is wrong. So I'm going to reset and do the infinite one again. Okay. So that was a waste of time. Apparently none of the fucking brands do anything. But wait, like, what is there even a point to doing this? Because like the talking head girl, when I reach her, it's going to, she's going to give me the riddle, and in order to progress without knowing the answer to the riddle, I have to jump down, I have to jump in front of one of those smiling statues. But if I do that, I'm going to lose my infinite locuses. So the infinite locuses are only good up to that point, unless I know the other way to get past it. And then I have to survive the rest of the game with minimal, I'd have to survive the rest of the game without the infinite locus. So like, what is the point of doing this, actually? I mean, I suppose it would make, like, the game up to that... It would help for the game up to that point, but then not past that, I'd have to survive with 0 locuses, and then I'd have to work my way up. Whereas if I went through the game without doing this, I would have a whole bunch of them saved up, which I might be able to use to survive the remaining puzzles, assuming I'm able to solve them without, you know, dying a whole bunch. So I guess the locuses would be good for like training. Well, I mean, if I'm just if I'm practicing the levels to get through them without dying, wouldn't it be better to do that voided so I could practice better? I mean, it's basically the same thing as the locus, except I would be able to continue Anyway, well, I mean, I can just void out at that point. I don't have to void out at the beginning of the game, so yeah, sure, we'll just continue. Are you sure about that? Yes. So, TLDR, I will use it. Plus, this way I get to see the memories. What was my brand again? There we go. So be it. Good luck. I'm still curious if changing the palette has any impact on anything. Probably not, but you never know. Because I remember that, wait, at the end of this cutscene, it says like Void Stranger Gray or something. So I'm curious if it would change the word. Nope, it's still gray. I do also find it curious that this spot is marked. And also, what is the purpose of like allowing me to have free movement when I don't have the staff, but then when I have the staff it turns into grid movement? What is the lore implications of that? Still really curious about those dots inside those squares. But we'll just have to not worry about that for now. So I can't progress without picking this up, obviously. You acquired nothing. Okay, I'm gonna want to know the solutions to get the treasure chests without dying. Okay, the treasure chest and get to the end without dying. That's my goal, is to learn those paths. Flubbered. I should change the palette back to gray because I kind of don't like looking at all this red. Okay. Uh... For safety, put that over there. Oh, right. Okay, Wait. Oh, if you collect the memories, it, like, stays? Oh, that's interesting. So I don't have to collect those anymore. I only have to collect them once, and then they stay with me forever. The game remembers. Interesting. Okay. So we need to figure out how to solve this consistently. Okay. So what are my options? So I have two choices. I can either move the boulder to the left of me or in front of me. I think I do that. And then what? Could move that. So I can do something like that, and then what? So I can do that. Does that help? So I need to be able... No, because I can't... Because now this is blocking that boulder. So I won't be able to push that up. I remember solving this because I took a screenshot of it and then I like solved it when I was sitting at work, but then in my head but now I don't remember. We'll reset this one. It's fine because we're still practicing. So alternatively, so let's try solving it backwards. So in order to reach that, I would need to push that boulder. I would need to reach that bottom boulder and push it to the right. To reach the bottom boulder, though, no, there's no way to reach that square in a way that would be helpful. So how would I reach? Oh yeah, I would have to push that boulder to the right, and then I'd have to push the other boulder up, and then that would create a path for me. So the space to the left of the chest has to remain empty so I can push that other boulder upwards. So I can't push that other boulder far to the right. So how do I reach that point without pushing that? So if I were to push that boulder, There we go. I figured it out. Whew. Okay, so I have to solve it in reverse, and then I figured it out. Okay, that's tutorial bit. Go down. All right. This is a tutorial bit 1, so there's nothing else to do. So I can go like that. So you can just go straight to the chest, nothing special. But then this guy is a problem. So the key there is like this. I actually have to pay attention to the solutions now because I need to remember them for a deathless run later. Okay, once again, don't have to worry about the thing because we already got it. Yes, do that. Okay, yeah, look at that. How could we do this? We need to get to the chest and then get out without dying. Presumably, I would have to trap this thing. On, like, the last square. But how would I do that? Oh, I see a way. Using the statue. I see a way to do it. I can do that, and then I do that. Ha ha! Got it. Use the statue. Use the statue to kill it. Gotcha. Okay. Now in this case, there's nothing to do except reach the end. Right, yeah. Okay, for this one, hit, then go. Yeah, so as long as you're careful, that one's not so bad. Yeah, just do that. Don't even need to use little alcove. Oh hey, would you look at this? This is the brand. This is that brand it wouldn't let me use. Yo. Oh, I'm now realizing there's more of these, isn't there? Oh. I see. I see. So I need to screenshot some of these rooms. The ones that are square, the ones that are, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ones that are 6 by 6, like this. I need to screenshot these because they're secretly brands. Oh. That explains so much. Okay. Wait a second. I just had an idea. But I can't try the idea. The idea was maybe the riddle is I'm supposed to fall on one of those screens. Like you wouldn't on a screen where you wouldn't normally fall because it's like really easy. But like if you die, it takes you to somewhere secret. I'm gonna try that. But we still have to pay attention to these. Okay, so what's up with this room? Why is this room so easy? There's something with this room. It's not a brand. It's not the right resolution to be a brand. So what is it? It has a boulder. There's got to be a secret with these boulders that I don't know about. There's got to be something. You acquired nothing. What is up with you? Let me pay attention to the shape. Is there anything with this shape that stands out to me? Not really. I do not have the tools to figure out whatever is going on here. So we'll move on. Whoops. Yeah, this is a dangerous one. This is one that I could die on if I'm not careful, so I have to be careful about the solution here. Well, I can't do that because I have to... So I can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go to the fourth one and debate them. So I don't have to go one at a time. And then I go 1, 2, 3. No, I should have gone 1, 2. Shit. So 4, then 2. One, 2, 3. Oh, wait, I fucked up. What's the optimal timing to leave here? Probably here. One, 2, 3. So that I can skip 3. Oh no, that's not good. Trying to simplify this as much as possible to make it safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That was not good enough. Go to the line, face down, hit one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, grab. One. When they're like that. Okay, so this will give me the optimal safety. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can go down 1. Okay. So now I could just go straight to the end, but that's not my goal. My goal is to reach the chest. So what I can do is I can do this and wait for safety, then go like that. Okay, now I'm good. Okay, so I figured out a safe strat for that screen. Good to know. Please don't kill me. Yeah, I talked to you before. Decide not to bother her for any longer. All right. Nothing else of note on the screen, I think, that I know of. Okay, this is where we started at the beginning of the stream. Okay, now I can rest here. Of course, is there any point in resting? Like, the cutscenes aren't going to change, I don't think. What happens if I don't do any resting? Does anything change? Decide to move on. I'm going to assume nothing changes and I'm just like not going to rest. Okay. I could reset right now. I kind of want to because I want to see if falling down on that one screen actually like does anything. So we're just gonna try that. What? This is not what I intended. This is not what I intended. What? I was gonna reset and then fall down on the other screen that had the brand, but what? Okay, Nan. You've fallen. Well, I guess we can still try that. Hello. Is this your first time here? No. So apparently dying on certain screens does have secrets. But that wasn't the screen I was intending to try it on. Interesting that was 155. I'm pretty sure there was already a 155. Wasn't there? Does it skip certain numbers and I just like didn't notice? I guess we'll find out. We're gonna get really good at these early puzzles. I'll tell you that. Engrave my brand. It was like more like this. I'm gonna keep it the same every time. Yeah, an important wedding gift, I get it. Okay, so we're gonna try dying on certain screens more often. Does anything special happen if I die on this screen? No. You acquired nothing. There's something with these boulders, too. What if I die here? Nothing. I'm very sus of all these really easy screens now. Hang on a second. So if I die in front of a boulder, does that do anything? No. Going down steps in front of the boulder also does nothing. Okay, this is not engrave a brand, so we're good. Does anything happen if I, like, manage to get rid of all of the boulders? Is that even possible here? No, because those two boulders are together. There's no way to push them both separately. Same here. There's no way to push those two separately. Very interesting that the game does not allow me to get rid of all the boulders. Very interesting decision. Hang on. So now I can do that. But yeah, it does not let me kill those two boulders because they're together. Fascinating. Okay, so how do we do this again? So we have to go in from there, which means we have to be able to push that up, which means we have to get there that way. So yeah, we have to push that in, push that up. Yeah. Okay, yeah, very easy. Just work backwards, work backwards. Okay, that it lets me get rid of that boulder. There's no boulders on screen. They've all been destroyed. Nothing special seems to happen though. Okay. What happens if we do this? Okay. Falling into a hole that a boulder has fallen down does not do anything special. Got it. Nothing special here, it seems. We die anyway. Okay. That's a 5x5 grid. No, that's not a... That would not be a brand. Why do I keep forgetting to go? Okay. Right. Why was that boulder there, I wonder? Could I have somehow used the boulder? I can kill the snake with the boulder, right? No, I can't because I would have to... No, I think it's just there to delay your motion because you have to push the boulder out of the way in order to make a path. Yeah, no, there's nothing special going on there. Oh well. This one takes a while. Okay, so we're in this room. What happens if I die here? Nothing. What happens if I die here? What if I make a hole and then die? No. Okay, that was a waste, I guess. Okay, there was just no point in coming back here. Okay. You acquire nothing. All right. Surely there's something with that left side. Surely. I need to know. One, two, three, four. Incorrect. I did not do that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So when they're at the top, when they're in that one position, then that was the optimal timing. 3, 4. Now I wait for them to turn around. Grab that. And now I can just ride this way. I can talk to you a whole bunch. Not that there's any reason to. Just in case this has any effect on things later, I'll do it anyway. Okay, then we don't rest. Okay, now, interestingly... Wait, this is the first resting spot. That we come across. Now, interestingly... What am I talking about? So if I die in front of that, if I go down the hole in front of the smiling statue, that takes me somewhere secret. But then yeah, then we have a problem. Because then we don't have our infinite locuses anymore. So we have a bit of a decision to make here. Also, how do I oh wait, I think I know what I should do here. Wait, no, I can't do that. So then how am I supposed to reach that again? I know I've reached it before. I mean, I guess I can do something like... How do I reach this again? I know I've reached it before, right? Surely I did. Unless I didn't. That's possible. How can I... Let me just die. Well, okay, so one way I could do it is sort of like this. I can knock that guy aside. Then we go like this. The mural is badly damaged. Yeah, I took a screenshot of this one, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I've reached here before. Deciphering its inscriptions seems almost impossible. Muriel crumbled away, revealing a niche full of... What is this? Alright, well, we have a decision to make. Do we continue on? Or do we go in the hole? How many of these are there, I wonder? Like, are all of the secret locations in front of these things, or not? I think the only way I would be able to... Since these are new puzzles, I would need infinite lives, so I'd probably have to void out to solve these. I suppose... do I want to or not? Let's think about this. So, realistically, what would I end up doing even? Like, I suppose my goal right now is trying to collect the memories. The goal with this run is getting these memories. So I have to get all of the things with X's on them. And then I also... I want to see what happens if you finish the game in the non-void state. Does it change the ending at all or not? I'm kind of curious about that. But at the same time, I also want to solve these new puzzles. Fuck it, I want to try this. This takes me to all the way over here? What the fuck? Wait, does it just take you to a random location? Holy fuck. Because if so, that is interesting. But if it takes you somewhere random, then like... Okay, clearly it must skip some of the bees, some of the rooms. It must skip them, and then... Because I went through the whole game in the voided state, but then I had to jump into one of those statues at one point, and so it kind of... I guess that skipped me ahead to some extent. I kind of want to go back and look at my VOD, like... Like, hang on. So if I go back to my VOD, what was it? My third one? So that's where I beat the game. Oh, right, I'm covering the rooms, so I can't actually tell. Fuck. Well, that's not gonna help me. Okay, so... I guess we'll just have to see. How did I solve this puzzle again? Because I've done this one before. It was a very convoluted process of just like going around in circles a bunch. Like, can I solve these last few puzzles without dying? That would be really funny. I guess then we'd be able to see what happens if the ending changes at all. Do I want to keep this statue? I don't think I need to. No, I don't think we want to. So we do something like that, and then... Yeah, this was the solution. So now I grab this guy. And we move on. Okay, I remember this solution. It was actually just run straight to the end. I don't even need to do anything else because the enemy opens it for me. But I feel like there has to be something to this room. Like, it's not a 6x6, so it's not a brand. Wait. Unless it is, because if we ignore the outer part, then it kind of is. I will screenshot this room just in case. Oh fuck, the fucking... I have to window the game in order to do that. Okay. Screenshot. Pasted with my other shit. All right, now I believe I just do that, and then I would progress, but like, oh, there's got to be something more to this room. Otherwise, why would it be the way that it is? Why are you like this game? Why are you like this? Because, like, trying to solve this puzzle... Like, why is my shadow self there? Because, like, in order to solve this with the shadow self, you would have to do some bullshit. To get the button next to it, and then you'd have to... Like, what is this? What are we even looking at here? Oh, shit. I forgot. No. Why did I do that? I forgot I didn't have my infinite locuses anymore. Do you still wish to continue? You wish to continue. I'll leave you to it. Oh, it gave me an apple. What the fuck? Well, now I'm void. I just wanted to try something. Well, that kills me. Yeah, I think the real puzzle is getting to that guy. I have a hunch that that's the solution. Getting to the end, getting to the exit here is just a red herring. What it actually wants me to do is head for that statue. But why? Okay, now try and catch up to me, fucker. Okay, you did a good job. He did a good job catching up to me, actually. How can I trap you? Surely. Aha. Now he's disconnected from me. Okay, what was the point of that, though? Okay, but why? But why, though, game? I don't understand this game sometimes. What was the point? Okay, anyway. Well, now to reset, I have to go to one of those things. Wait, actually, how would I reset avoided file? I mean, I guess just... Yeah, I guess the statue. Okay, how do I do this puzzle again? I'm just gonna look at my VOD. Like, how did I do that one? 'Cause I kind of just want to reset at the moment. Where did I do this in the VOD? did that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going too slow in the VOD. I'll figure it out. Did that. So I need to get my shadow selves. I get both of them, and then I line up with the button. Oh wait, what am I doing? I want it to reset. I can do that like this, can't I? No. Oh right, the exit has to be in front. So in that case, I mean, we're almost at the end anyway. It's not like it really matters. So like this. Yeah, this works. Okay, so I guess these things are always present on the screen just in case I want to use them to reset. It's not exactly easy to get the exit in front of them to reset again. So I think I'll go like that. Oh, right. Oh, right, we're supposed to use the... So we can go like... kind of like that. But no, not like that. No, it doesn't work. What? So I mean, I can do that, but I guess that gives me an extra thing. So one thing we could do is something like that. So we can go like that. Okay, so we're pretty much good, I think. So now we have this little island. Now we're good. Okay. It's your brand. Does anything happen if we die here? No. Probably not. And now we're in the end of the game again. Let's try and speed run this. See if we can do any of these. Well, we can do some. Fuck. Oh, I see what I should have done. Damn it. Didn't work properly. I sort of figured out the solution, but then I didn't have enough time. This is a banger song, though. Oh, there's no exit here. Oh, was that a brand actually back there? I didn't pay attention. Okay. Now we reset. Okay. So what now? So I'm going to pay attention to the bees. So I think what happened on my first run is that, like, because I went down the statues, because I went down the smiling statue, I ended up... It seems like it takes you to a random location, so I skipped ahead a random number of rooms. And that's why I was just kind of, like, thrown in somewhere strange when I did it. Oh yeah, I should probably reset and get the infinite locusts again. I didn't think to do that. Nope. You wish to give up. Kind of sucks I have to keep entering the infinite code again, over and over. I am learning new things about the game, so it's not like a complete... Stranger, no. It's not a complete loss. Okay, so I think what I should do is I should avoid going down the smiling statues. Because they take you somewhere random. They don't just take you to the next room. They jump you a random amount ahead. I forget what room number is, like, the girl in the head is in. The girl with the girl that's just a giant head. Whatever her name is, I forget. And we're just gonna keep practicing these routes, even though they're kind of useless. Whoops. Go like that. Whoops. Nope. This way. What was it again? Oh yeah, I do that and that. Got it. Easy. Is this a brand? No, it's not. 6x6. Whoops. I died. I was careless. On the lookout for anything that resembles a brand. Oh, right. You don't do that. Do like that. And then like that. Oh, but was that thing on the left always there? I just noticed that. What the fuck? What is that? That's like part of the architecture. It's weird. I don't remember that being there. It's like it immediately jumped out when I started the screen, but I don't remember that being there. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know the optimal way to do this. I just kind of wing it every time. There we go. Okay, we have this brand. That there. Grab this. Getting lots of practice on these early levels. It would be nice to practice the later levels too. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. Again, I don't know if this changes anything, but I'm just going to talk to her every time, just in case. Skip. Okay, there's no reason for me to... I've already looked at the brand. There's no reason for me to do it again. There's no reason for me to fall down that hole either. So I just move on. Okay, so this is 30. That is the correct number. Okay, so this is a new statue that doesn't normally appear in the game. That I haven't seen in other places, at least. So what does this arrow... what does this one do? It looks like it has an arrow on it. You're a brave little one. Usually your kind will stay far away when they see me. Pleased to meet you. My name is Tail. My scales tell me you aren't an ordinary lost soul. I don't think I was able to speak to her before when I did this. If you don't mind me prying, what's your purpose here? Maybe I can offer some help. You tell her you're looking for a young woman. A woman did pass by recently. Unfortunately, she ran away screaming before I could get a good look at her. You could try catching up to her, although I can't guarantee you two will end up in the same place. These walls defy reason, they're ever moving. Or so I've been told. Try not to shove those eggs too forcefully. They are close to hatching. I know what you're thinking, but I didn't lay them. They simply fall from above every now and then. Sometimes I can catch a few and see what will come out of them. And if you listen closely, you can hear their thoughts. It's so exciting. Try it. Maybe you'll be able to hear them too. Eggs? I mean, these aren't rocks? You ask her if she knows a different way forward. I've heard some floors have more than one exit. But they are hidden, and only the remaining Void Lords know how to access them. You may be able to meet them if you venture deep enough. However, I doubt they'd be willing to share their secrets with you. Me? Imposing as I may look, I'm no lord. And since that exit is a bit cramped for me, here I remain. You ask her how she ended up here. You're a curious one. Are you sure you want to hear? It might take a moment, and I wouldn't want to hold you for too long. You tell her you'd like to hear her story. Very well, then. When Void was still in flux, when all 8 Void Lords still roamed these parts, One of them, named ruled over this particular realm. They were assigned as the gatekeeper and the judge of the lost souls and arrived here. No soul could get past their judgment. No sin went unpunished. But as vigilant and rigorous as they were, Eus was endlessly fascinated by sin. This fascination grew and grew until Eus did the unthinkable and committed sin himself. What was the true extent of their sin, I'm not entirely sure. When the other lords learned of this transgression, their ranks divided. Some of them defended Eus, some reviled them. Soon arguments turned into fights, and those fights turned into vicious battles. In the end, Eus was devoured so that nothing remained. Well, one part of Eus did manage to slither away unnoticed. It lay in silence, mindlessly consuming any stray souls that approached it. It only knew pain and hunger. But as its wounds began to heal, it learned to think. It started to ponder why no amount of lost souls would satiate it. Why it was unable to leave these walls. Why it was allowed to live. Eventually, it accepted its rotten existence, knowing well that none of its questions would ever be answered. That's how I came to be. Interesting. Thank you. It's been a while since I've been able to share that story. I'm so glad I decided not to eat you. It's a joke. Your kind tastes horrible. You should probably keep moving if you wish to find the one you're looking for. While this realm has been in disarray ever since, don't let your guard down. Void Lords are one thing. But not all lost souls are quite as kind as you. Farewell. Maybe we'll meet again. You decide it's better to move on. So if I stand next to these, will anything happen? Nothing's happening. Okay, it doesn't seem like anything is happening. She called these eggs, like, and she said you can listen to their thoughts. So, like, how long would do I have to stand next to them and just wait a really long time? I feel like something would have happened by now. I'm nothing. Why did you do that? You feel ashamed. Watch where you step. My scales are very sensitive. She doesn't seem to mind much. Okay, what about you? Directly facing it doesn't seem to make a difference. Wake up! No, nothing. What happens if I fall in front of one of these? Doesn't seem to do anything. I'm curious, like, about her comments. About these eggs, apparently. And also, what the fuck is this? I am so curious. Like, you're just gonna tell me there's nothing to this? If I hold up, doesn't do anything. What could this symbol possibly mean? Because that doesn't do anything. There's literally nothing I can do that I know of other than move on. What if I trap myself like that? Looks like you accidentally blocked the exit. Let me help you. There you go. Decided it's better to move on. So she moves the boulder herself. If you do that. What if I, like... Can she not... Is she not going to tell me what this is about? God damn. Okay, then. Okay, so this is the correct room number. 31. I don't see a brand on this screen. She also said that there was another exit in some rooms. I mean, obviously there's the... I think that was just supposed to be like an early hint about the... That might have just been an early hint about these statues. The separate exits. But then again, like... I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe something I have to do with one of the brands, a special ability they give me, but I don't know what brand to use. Okay, so if we go here, we grab this. This one's easy enough. Oh, there's a special one. Okay, so we got that. But I want... this. Required nothing. Okay, is there any brand on the screen? No. Okay. So I got everything in one run there. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? Oh, right. This is fine, actually. This is fine. Yeah. We still see the tail. Okay. So we want to get both in one run. You acquired nothing. That was a mistake. Okay. Yes, we just do that, and then it's really easy. So that's not a complicated puzzle. Okay. So for this one... So if I get all the way over there... Okay, I think I see... Oh, there's the X. Well, this is the normal solution. But if we want the X, then what do we do? No, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, not gonna work quite right. So let's reset. So my goal is just to get the X. How can we do that? So if I need to get to that position, what direction could I approach it from? Let's think about this. So if I could get those two, let's be above, be one space above, then that would give me, well, not quite, it wouldn't quite get me where I need to go, but almost. Well, I definitely can't do anything starting from there. I have to begin from this point. So if I... Okay, I think I have an idea. That didn't work quite how I expected. So I can do something like that, and then... Then what? I don't actually need to do that yet. Hang on. So if we do that... Aha! So now we can get that. Okay. We're almost... I feel like I'm almost there. But what now? How do we take this a little further? Because I need to figure out a way to... I might have an idea. I can use this one. We can do something like that, and then like that, and then haha! Okay, and then we can do something like that, and then do not do that. Instead, do that. Okay, and then, yeah, we have the exit right here. Okay, how many do I have now? 4. I need 6 to unlock the next memory. Okay, so we figured that one out. Right. So we can do something like that. Bad idea. Whatever. Acquired nothing. No, that kills me. So... something like that. And then... do a little something like that. Yeah. Anything interesting about this screen before I go? Not particularly. Why is that guy in the top right? Just for fun? Just for haha teehee lols? Okay. So we do that. Okay, we don't have to collect anything on the screen. It's just getting to the end. So, not too complicated. Oh boy. The guy on the far end of the screen. Hang on, so where's our starting position? Let me pay more attention to that. Okay, there's nothing in front of us we can grab. Okay, we can just go like here. Okay, this is actually easy. Never mind. Well, to get that at least. And solving the rest of it remains to be seen. Well, that doesn't help particularly. Wait, no, it does. Maybe. Okay, what are we actually trying to do here? Wait. We're good. Okay, so we got one. We acquired nothing. Okay, this a brand? No, not really. I think this is more just a tutorial guy. So grab one of those. Oh, right. So I have to kill this guy. Go down like this. Yeah. So that's easy enough. You have to kill this egg in order to get this. So that's unfortunate, but, you know, what can you do? Okay, so that's how you can kill that guy. So we can go like this. No, I should probably... I probably should have killed him. So then so I do that. You acquired nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... I can't do anything here. So we can do this. And then we can do that. Okay, yeah, very easy actually. There's nothing to collect here. It's just a straight shot to the end. Ah, there's the X. Fuck, how How can I possibly do this? I have to think. Because the only way we could grab that is if we approached it from the right. We can't approach it from the bottom. That won't allow us to collect it. So we have to approach from the left. So we have to be... And specifically, we have to go left on the square to the right of that one. So we have to get there somehow while staying alive. Okay. So, like, I can do that, and then do that, and then there's that. Okay. Whew. Memories. Recall. 06, 07, 95. There's 4 more. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's any secret ones on this screen. The shining is just something that thing does normally. Okay, I see the X there. So we have to approach it from the bot. How is that possible? Oh, I see. So I would, yeah, it's going to destroy a spot there, but we have to add it back. Not like that. No, it's not gonna work. When do I have an opportunity to grab something? If I go like this... I don't have the opportunity... Oh! Oh, that's another way you can do it. You can just... You don't have to... Ah, I see. So you can just walk over it, and that also collects it. Okay. That makes more sense. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing based on the sparkly that there's an X there. No, so what does that mean? Does that just mean it's on ice? Yeah, it just means it's on ice. Never mind. Just wanted to check. I am still really curious what she was referring to with these eggs. Like, how am I supposed to hear them? Standing close to them? If I'm supposed to stand close to them, how long am I supposed to do that for? That is not very clear. Anyway, so I can grab this way. And then do something like that. Is there anything else of interest on this screen? I don't think so. You can easily trap yourself here. Let's go up. Not what I wanted to do. So we're on B49. I should probably make the screen just like maybe a tad bit smaller. Just so it's like the number is okay, there we go. Like it adds a little bit of black space at the bottom, but I think that's fine. I think it's fine. If it's for the sake of being able to see the number. Because that'll be important for me to reference later too, like when I watch back my VOD. Okay, so you can kill them by juking them that way. Fuck. No. So we can do something like that. Do that. Yeah, this screen, I kind of need to... I should practice this screen so I can get consistent at it. Because this is a little confusing. Not quite right. So we do that. Like, do that. And then I can just go... No, that wasn't quite right. So I can go like that, then like that, and then do that. So that's something I can practice. And then what? So let me go like that, and then I can go like that to kill him. And then we just win. Okay. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. Okay. Now let's be careful. You acquired nothing. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. So we do that to grab this. Whoa. And then we can go like this. And there we go. What are you? Excuse me? Did I see that the first time? I don't remember. How do I get to you? So if I build a bridge to that, and I can go like that. Okay, I think I know how to get to you. I think I know. Alright, what is your deal? A strange creature. Better leave it be. Better leave it be. No, I don't think I want to. Hang on. Surely I can do more here. Surely. What if I go in front of it? A strange creature. Better leave it be. What? What happens if I... fall in front of you? Okay, you just disappear. Interesting. Okay. This game is full of mystery. So I can kill this thing by... by doing that. But what was the point of that? Probably nothing. Okay then, yeah, not a good idea. Have to kill that boulder. Oh, well. I forget the solution here. I mean, I can get rid of these, but then what? Like, how does this help me here? I can do this, I suppose. Yeah. Anything of note in this room? No. There's no X. Okay, what is up? What this is a strange room. Because it's literally just a straight line to the exit. Okay, so this is a 6x6 grid. So this is probably a brand. So let me screenshot this. They are 6x6, right? I'm not forgetting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is a 6x6 room. This has to be a brand. What happens if I die here? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. What if I stand next to you? Do you do anything for me? I sure don't hear anything. Oh man, I really don't know what her tip was meant to be here. Like, standing next to them doesn't appear to do anything. Like, is it actually a hint, or is it just flavor text? I can't tell. Was it just like am I supposed to read into it or not? Or I'm standing like this, where I'm next to it, so my ears are next to it. I have no idea what to make of this. But oh well, I guess. I'm kind of curious, actually. What if the thing with this room is I'm supposed to, like, make a brand out of it? Like, I'm supposed to... Like, is it possible I'm supposed to do that? Like, I take one of the brands, and I'm supposed to form it out of these ice pieces? Is that even possible for one of them? Let's see if... So we do that, we kill those. Well, no, because then there's no way for me to go... No, there's no way to make that one. Yeah, it's not possible to make any of the brands that I know of in this room. So probably not. So I guess we just move forward. Okay. So, we need to figure out how to get to this guy without killing him like we did the first time. How can we do this? So I have to move that boulder. But how far do I have to move it? I mean... I only have to move it... like this. And then... yeah. Hello, sir. Oh, madam. What the? Who the hell are you? And why are you giving away my hiding place? And now those monsters will surely find us. Are you completely daft? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The well-dressed lady seems extremely distressed. You do your best to explain that she isn't in immediate danger. Excuse me? I ran into a giant snake just a moment ago. Don't even get me started on those smaller things. And my dress. It's ruined. You remark that her extravagant dress will only get in the way. There's no way I'm leaving it behind. Do you have any idea how much this cost? Judging by your rags, you most certainly do not. Seriously, what are you wearing? This is a nightmare. Look, if you can't show me a way out of this ditch, do me a favor and leave me alone, you eyesore. I don't need any help. Get lost. And buy some new clothes while you're at it. She doesn't want to talk to you anymore. I mean, I could kill you, you know. It would be very easy to do so. I won't, though. Or will I? No, I won't. Oh, now you're crying. She's broken into tears. Better leave her be for a moment. I mean, okay, is there even any way to get out of here now? She's broken into tears. Better leave her alone for a moment because... she's finally calmed down a bit. Why me? Why is it always me? You're still here? Sorry. I have a lot on my plate at the moment. I was supposed to get married today. A big ceremony with lots of guests, like something out of fairy tale. I was really looking forward to it after all the trouble we went to. It took us a whole weekend just to get the invitations done. Then the day finally came, and there my to-be husband was, waiting for me at the altar, and I ran away. I couldn't do it to him. I'm so stupid. I was hoping all of this would be just a bad dream, but it keeps on going. Please, tell me, am I being punished? Is this my punishment? Unable to find the words to comfort her, you remain silent. Please don't leave me here. Please, I don't want to die. You decide not to bother her for any longer. Okay, so I can push this boulder there. Decide not to bother her for any longer. And then I can leave by... Wait, no. I won't be able... I'm unable to leave. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Wait, no. There is a way. Yes. Actually, wait. I can just bring this over here. Decide not to bother her for any longer. Well, ma'am, goodbye. Oh, well, it's been 3 hours. I suppose we'll call it a day. I did learn a few interesting things about this game. So I'll have to keep those things in mind for next time. But yeah, so we'll keep progressing. We'll keep practicing how to consistently. I need to be able to find the solution for every level where I can always get the treasure and get to the exit without dying. If I can do that and I can find consistent strategies for all of the levels, then I should be able to do another run without the infinite locusts. And yeah, maybe that will give me something more interesting. Maybe they'll give me another brand that tells me how to do other things. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. We will see you again next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.